starting out.
Oh, yeah, it's like being thrown into the deep end for sure.
Right. So many workouts and diets and gyms and equipment.
Just a lot to take in.
Where do you even begin?
Well, I think the good news is that it doesn't have to be super complicated.
Okay, that's good to hear. And in this deep dive, that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
Strip away all the confusion, give you a clear roadmap to start your fitness journey
Exactly.
with confidence.
Yep,
We're going to cover the essentials of exercise and nutrition,
that's right.
focusing on what matters for long-term health and well-being.
Absolutely.
Think of it like building a house.
Okay.
You wouldn't start with the roof.
Right.
Got to have that foundation.
You need a strong foundation to support everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in fitness,
Yeah.
that foundation is a balanced approach
Yeah.
that incorporates different types of exercise,
Yes.
cardio strength training,
Uh-huh.
flexibility, and mobility.
That's right.
So instead of just like going all in on one thing,
Yeah.
like hitting the treadmill for hours, you're saying we need to give our bodies a little bit of everything.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Each type of exercise plays a really important role in your overall health
Gotcha.
and fitness.
Okay.
And we're going to break down why that balance is so important.
All right. So let's dive into the specifics, starting with cardio. Time to get that heart pumping.
Yes. Love it. Cardio, also known as aerobic exercise, it's all about getting your heart rate up and improving your lung function.
So basically anything that gets you breathing a little heavier
Yeah.
for, a sustained period of time.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And the benefits go way beyond just burning calories.
Okay.
Cardio strengthens your heart, improves your stamina, helps manage weight,
Nice.
and can even boost your mood.
Ooh. I like that one.
Yeah.
Now, I know running is often the first thing that comes to mind
Yeah,
when people think of cardio,
that's true.
but there are so many other options.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for beginners.
Yeah,
Walking is a fantastic place to start.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
It's low impact,
Right.
accessible to almost everyone, and you can easily adjust the intensity.
Yeah, you don't need any special equipment either.
Exactly.
Just a good pair of shoes and a path to explore.
I love it.
What about other activities like cycling or swimming?
Those are great options, too.
Okay.
Cycling is another fantastic low-impact exercise that builds leg strength and gets your heart rate up. Swimming is also incredibly beneficial because it works your whole body
Okay.
and is super gentle on your joints.
I've also heard great things about HIIT workouts.
Yeah.
Is that something beginners should consider?
So HIIT, or high-intensity interval training, can be really effective, but it's important to approach it with caution if you're just starting out.
Okay.
It involves short bursts of intense exercise, followed by brief recovery periods.
So like sprinting for a short distance, then resting and repeating.
Exactly. It's great for boosting your metabolism and burning calories in a short amount of time, but
Okay.
it can be demanding on your body.
Yeah. So maybe not an everyday thing for a beginner.
If you're new to exercise, start with 1 or 2 HIIT sessions per week, max. And make sure you're listening to your body. You don't want to overdo it.
Great advice.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about strength training.
Okay.
Time to build some superhero strength.
I love it. But seriously, strength training is about so much more than just bulking up or looking a certain way.
Okay.
It's crucial for overall health and functional strength,
Got it.
which is your ability to move and perform everyday tasks with ease.
So it's not just about aesthetics.
Right.
It's about building a body that can handle whatever life throws at you.
Exactly. Strength training helps build muscle, increase bone density, boost metabolism, improve balance and stability,
Wow.
and can even help prevent injuries.
Those are some serious benefits.
Yeah.
Now, I know some folks might be intimidated by the thought of strength training,
Yeah.
picturing themselves lifting heavy weights in a gym. But it doesn't have to be that way.
No, not at all. You can start with bodyweight exercises, which use your own body as resistance.
Okay.
Think squats, lunges, push-ups, planks,
Oh, yeah.
which you can do these exercises anywhere, anytime, with no equipment needed.
That's awesome.
Oh,
And as you get stronger, you can gradually increase the challenge, right?
absolutely. That's where the concept of progressive overload comes in.
Okay.
Think of it like this. If you always carry the same weight, your muscles won't need to adapt or get stronger.
Right.
But if you gradually increase the weight you're carrying over time,
Yeah.
your muscles will have to work harder, leading to growth and increased strength.
That's a great analogy. So it's about consistently challenging your muscles
Yes.
to make them stronger.
Uh-huh.
And that can be done by adding more weight, increasing reps,
Yeah.
or trying more challenging variations of the exercises.
Exactly. It's all about finding ways to keep your muscles guessing and working hard.
Nice.
Now, along with cardio and strength training, there are two other key components of a balanced fitness plan:
Okay.
flexibility and mobility.
Okay, let's talk about those.
Okay.
What are they exactly,
Yeah.
and why are they so important?
Flexibility refers to the range of motion in your joints and muscles,
Okay.
while mobility is your ability to move freely and easily through that range of motion.
So it's not just about being able to touch your toes,
Right.
but about moving gracefully and comfortably
Yes.
in everyday life.
Exactly. And they're crucial for preventing injuries, improving posture, reducing muscle stiffness,
Mhm.
and enhancing your overall athletic performance.
So what are some good ways to improve flexibility and mobility,
Okay.
especially for someone just starting out?
Static stretching, where you hold a stretch for 15 to 30 seconds, is a great place to start.
Okay.
Things like hamstring stretches, calf stretches, and shoulder stretches can make a big difference.
And I've heard foam rolling can be really helpful too.
You bet. Foam rolling uses a cylindrical foam roller to massage tight muscles, break up adhesions, and improve blood flow.
So it's like giving your muscles a little TLC.
Exactly. It can be a little uncomfortable at first, but it's worth it to improve your mobility and prevent those muscles from getting too tight.
Okay, so we've got cardio, strength training, flexibility, and mobility,
Mm.
all crucial parts of a well-rounded fitness plan.
Right.
Now, the question is, how do we put all of this together into a workout routine that works for you?
That's a great question. And luckily for us, we've got a month-long workout plan designed specifically for beginners to help guide the way.
Awesome.
This plan is all about building a solid foundation,
That I...
gradually increasing intensity and variety, and
Yeah.
making fitness a sustainable part of your life.
All right, let's break down this beginner-friendly plan week by week
Okay.
and see what it's all about.
All right.
Okay, so we've got our fitness foundation laid out.
Yeah.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this beginner workout plan.
Okay.
What does week 1 look like?
So week 1 is all about easing into things.
Okay.
And getting your body moving.
Gotcha.
You'll start with 2 to 3 sessions of cardio,
Okay.
each lasting about 20 minutes.
Perfect for getting those feet wet. What types of cardio are we talking here?
Think brisk walking, a light jog cycling, or even swimming.
Okay.
Choose activities you enjoy and that fit your current fitness level.
Great. And what about strength training?
You'll have 2 to 3 strength training sessions as well,
Okay.
focusing on those body weight exercises we talked about earlier.
So squats, lunges, push-ups, plank.
Exactly. Aim for one set of 8 to 10 repetitions for each exercise.
Okay.
It's more about learning proper form and getting comfortable with the movements in week 1.
Got it. Quality over quantity in the beginning.
Yes.
And of course, we can't forget about flexibility and mobility.
Right. Aim for at least 10 minutes of gentle stretching on one of your rest days.
Okay.
Focus on areas that tend to get tight, like your hamstrings, calves, hips, and shoulders.
Got it. So we're building that solid foundation in week 1, getting comfortable with the basics.
Yes.
What happens in week 2?
In week 2, we start to ramp things up a bit.
Okay.
By adding more variety and challenge.
Yeah.
Your cardio sessions will increase to 25 minutes.
Okay, so we're gradually increasing the duration.
Mm-hmm.
What about intensity?
You can start incorporating intervals into your cardio workouts.
Okay.
For example, if you're walking, alternate between periods of brisk walking and a slower pace.
So it's like adding little bursts of higher intensity
Yes.
to challenge my cardiovascular system.
Exactly. And for strength training, you'll bump up to 1 to 2 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions for each exercise.
Okay, so we're increasing the volume a bit.
Mhm.
Any other changes to the strength training routine?
If you have them, you can start incorporating resistance bands
Okay,
to add a little extra challenge to your bodyweight exercises.
great. And what about flexibility and mobility in week 2?
We'll increase that to 15 minutes. And you can start incorporating some dynamic stretching, which involves moving your joints and muscles through a range of motion.
So instead of just holding a stretch, I'm actually moving my body.
Exactly. Dynamic stretching helps warm up your muscles, increase blood flow, and improve your range of motion.
Okay. Week 3, bring on the heat.
Huh. You got it. Your cardio sessions will hit the 30-minute mark this week.
Okay.
You'll continue incorporating interval training, and you can even try a new cardio activity if you're feeling adventurous.
Love the variety. What about strength training?
Stick with 2 sets of 10 to 12 reps for each exercise.
Okay.
If you've been using resistance bands, you can try increasing the resistance level for an added challenge.
Got it. What's the plan for flexibility and mobility in week 3?
Maintain those sessions at 15 to 20 minutes,
Okay.
incorporating both static and dynamic stretching as well as foam rolling.
Okay, week 4, the final week of this beginner plan.
Yes.
What does it have in store for us?
Week 4 is all about solidifying those healthy habits
Okay.
and continuing to build endurance.
Okay.
Cardio sessions will increase to 30 to 35 minutes,
Wow.
with longer intervals if you're doing interval training.
So we're really pushing our limits now.
Yeah.
And for strength training.
You'll increase to 2 to 3 sets of 12 reps for each exercise.
Okay.
If you've been using resistance bands and feel ready for more,
Yeah.
you can introduce light dumbbells into some of the exercises.
Wow, look at us go. We've come a long way since week 1.
You've put in the work.
Uh-huh.
And don't forget to keep up with those flexibility and mobility exercises.
Okay.
Aim for 20 to 25 minutes in week 4
Gotcha.
to keep your body moving freely and feeling good.
This workout plan sounds fantastic. I love how it gradually progresses, adds variety, and focuses on building that solid foundation.
Yes.
But let's be real. Working out is only half the equation, right?
Yeah.
We need to fuel our bodies properly
Yes.
to support all this hard work.
You're absolutely right. You can't build a house on an empty stomach.
Uh-huh. Love it.
Nutrition is just as important as exercise when it comes to reaching your fitness goals
Okay.
and feeling your best.
So where do we start? What are the key things we need to know about nutrition to support our workouts and recovery?
Let's start with the building blocks of a healthy diet macronutrients.
Okay.
These are carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats.
Okay, let's break it down. What role does each macronutrient play in our fitness journey?
So carbohydrates are your body's primary source of energy.
Okay.
Think of them as the fuel that powers your workouts.
So load up on carbs before hitting the gym or going for a run.
Exactly. But focus on complex carbs like oats, brown rice, quinoa sweet potatoes, and whole grain bread.
Okay.
These provide sustained energy and are packed with nutrients.
Got it. What about protein?
Protein is essential for building and repairing muscle tissue.
Okay.
After a workout, your muscles need protein to recover and grow stronger.
So it's like the repair crew for our muscles.
Perfect analogy. Good sources of protein include lean meats like chicken, fish, and turkey eggs, Greek yogurt beans, lentils, and tofu.
All right. And lastly, healthy fats. What's their role?
Healthy fats are important for a number of reasons.
Ah.
They provide sustained energy support, hormone production, and help your body absorb certain vitamins.
So don't be afraid of fats.
Exactly. Just choose healthy fats like avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon and tuna.
This is all great information, but I know one question that's probably on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
What should I eat before and after a workout?
Excellent question. Pre-workout, you want to eat a combination of carbs and a little protein
Okay.
about 1 to 2 hours before exercising.
Can you give us some specific examples?
Sure. Oatmeal with a banana and a sprinkle of nuts is a great option.
Okay.
Or you could have Greek yogurt with berries and a handful of granola.
Yum. And what about after a workout? What's the best way to refuel those muscles?
Aim to eat a meal or snack that contains both protein and carbs within 30 to 60 minutes after exercising.
Okay.
This helps replenish your energy stores and kickstart the muscle recovery process.
So what would that look like in a meal?
A great post-workout meal could be grilled chicken or fish with brown rice and steamed vegetables. Or you could have a protein smoothie with a piece of fruit.
Okay, we've got macros covered, pre- and post-workout nutrition, sorted. Anything else we need to keep in mind?
Yes, let's not forget about micronutrients.
Micronutrients, those are vitamins and minerals, right?
Exactly. And they play a crucial role in overall health and well-being, including supporting your workouts and recovery.
So it's not just about calories and macros. It's about getting a variety of nutrients from different food sources.
You got it. And the good news is you can get most of the micronutrients you need through a balanced and varied diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein sources, and healthy fats.
So focus on real food first.
Absolutely. And if you have specific concerns or deficiencies, you can always talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian about whether supplements might be right for you.
This has been so informative, but I know from personal experience that even with the best workout plan and nutrition knowledge, it can be tough to stay consistent and motivated. Any tips for staying on track and making fitness a lasting part of our lives?
You're absolutely right. Consistency is key when it comes to fitness, but it's not always easy. One of the most helpful things you can do is find activities you genuinely enjoy. If you hate running, don't force yourself to do it. There are so many other ways to move your body.
It's all about finding something that feels good And that you can look forward to,
Yeah.
rather than dreading it.
Exactly. Experiment with different activities until you find something that clicks. Maybe it's dancing, hiking, swimming, rock climbing, or joining a sports team.
I like that. So many possibilities.
Yeah.
What about those days, though, when motivation is just low?
Yeah.
Any advice for getting yourself moving, even when you'd rather just stay on the couch?
Oh, we all have those days.
For sure.
One thing that can help is setting realistic goals. Start small and gradually increase the intensity or duration of your workouts over time. Don't try to do too much too soon,
Right.
or you'll risk burning out or getting injured.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot where you're challenging yourself,
Yes.
but not overwhelming yourself.
Exactly. Another helpful tip is to find a workout buddy or join a fitness community.
Oh, yeah.
Having someone to exercise with can provide accountability support and make working out more fun.
It's like having a built-in cheerleader.
Exactly. And it's a great way to stay connected and build relationships.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the power of community. Another thing that can help with consistency is scheduling your workouts like you would any other important appointment.
Literally putting it in your calendar
Yes.
and treating it as non-negotiable.
Exactly. This helps prioritize your fitness and make it a part of your routine rather than an afterthought.
Right.
And speaking of routines, don't underestimate the power of habit. It takes time to form new habits, but once you do, it becomes much easier to stick with them.
So it's about making those small, consistent efforts,
Yes.
day after day, week after week,
Yes,
until it becomes second nature.
exactly.
Yeah.
And one last tip, celebrate those wins along the way. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. Maybe you ran a little further, lifted a little heavier, or simply made it to your workout even though you were tired.
It's all about recognizing those victories
Yes.
and giving yourself credit for showing up.
Absolutely.
Mm.
And speaking of showing up, I want to leave you with this final thought. What if you thought of fitness not as a chore or a punishment, but as a form of self-care, a way to nourish and respect your body?
I love that. It shifts the focus from, achieving a certain look or weight to something much deeper
Yes.
and more sustainable, appreciating and taking care of this incredible body we have.
Exactly. It's about making choices that support your physical and mental well-being both today and for years to come.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of fitness for beginners.
Yeah.
We unpacked everything from the basics of exercise and nutrition to creating a sustainable workout routine and staying motivated. Hopefully you feel empowered to embark on your own fitness journey with confidence.
Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Start small, be consistent, and most importantly, enjoy the ride.
That's a wrap on this episode of The Deep Dive. Until next time, happy training.